And we're back. I am the not rambling Pixel Doctor.
I am Fexic on a roll.
I am deadlock weirded out by this freaking playground.
And I'm Haruka scanning Wikipedia for voice actors.
Is that where
See,
we
I
are?
told you. Told
Are
you.
we
Here
are
are.
we are
Told
we
you.
on Wikipedia with no cybersecurity?
Possibly. I'll be back in just a hot second.
Clear stretch
One.
all the way back here. Blah, 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 blah.
That's not a hot second.
So plot so far
Fine.
is we've been forced to take Digimon, or like we already have the ability to scan Digimon
You've
now.
gotten basically you've been forced to take the Digimon capture program and hacked, and now you're kind of stuck down here.
I still don't really know what the plot of this game yet, but the plot hasn't really unveiled itself.
Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out as you go. Like, right now, you're just kind of, unfortunately, at the whims of fate. Oh, there's some
A
ghost child.
ghost!
Anyway.
Ooh.
An arch!
Oh no,
Oh,
you've been hacked again.
my subconscious.
Remember, your mind is being hacked by a ghost child.
Fuck, is that
Now you're
fucking...
dying.
Is that fucking... I don't remember the dude's name from the second series of Digimon. Because it looks like him. The guy that had Wormmon.
Not really.
It kinda does.
Not really.
Yes, it
I'm telling
does.
you, it isn't.
I know it's not.
Oh,
I
no,
know it's not.
He's attacking you with wingdings.
Ah, fuck, I can't read that shit. I'm
I
thinking in a
honestly
different
want to take a
language.
screenshot of that to actually translate that.
I'm thinking in a different language and I can't understand it. You know there are some people that literally do not have an inner thought?
Yep.
That's weird to me. Like they don't know they don't hear voices when they think.
I mean, I can do my. I don't actually hear. Sometimes I don't hear a voice when I think, but like I know I'm thinking about things. You know. Like silently thinking, if
But
that makes sense.
there are literally people that. All right, it's the
Oh, it's
ghost
the ghost child.
with a pretty badass theme song. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, the
Gas-
music just in general rocks.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I fuck with the song. It's got like three different genres mixed into it.
The Wraith of Eden.
Alright, so are you a boy or a girl? Oh, it says Ghastly Boy. Alright, never mind. The question was answered immediately.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of. I mean, if it just said Ghastly Being, I would not be able to assume they are very
Or
androgynous.
person.
Yeah, oh, you know what I mean. I only said being because it said boy there. So being.
And we're back. AJ is home, and she brought me a street taco inspired beef jerky stick.
Yeah.
Huh, that's very
Speaking of
specific.
AJ, I did see her playing Pal World earlier.
No, you saw her downloading Pal World because she had me do that while she was at work.
Okay.
If she likes that game, that she can't complain about Pokemon slavery. It's the same idea.
Well, she
Or worse.
she listened to a podcast that was actually detailing the ongoing lawsuit that started today. And when she heard that it was Pokemon with Gun, she's like, "Okay, I'll look into it now."
What? She doesn't even. Or whatever.
Also, fun fact, for those 5 people who are fans of Zoids, Arata is also voiced by, also voices Van Flyheight from Zoids Chaotic Century.
I say one of the five people that like Zoids is in the call right now.
Yeah.
So, what's up, my dude?
Yeah.
we did.
Also, he
did-
voices Bentley too.
We did Zoids like 6 months ago. I think like 8 months ago now.
I was
That
gonna
was
say it feels like longer than that.
It was all right.
7 years ago.
Kind of hacker do I want to be? I want to steal people's money. Not even hatched from your egg yet. Are you?
He's
I've
calling
been-
you a noob.
No, call. He's egg. He's saying I'm in trans denial. Oh,
Let's not
That was-
step on that landmine, Zach.
I was gonna say
it's
that's
not a
jump I
landmine.
don't
That's
think
literally
we-
the term. If you are an egg, you're a person that is trans. That is in denial. That is an egg. That is what it's called.
That's still,
How about-
I'm
how
still
about
calling
that
that a
a leap?
landmine.
How
It's-
about we just
I've
make
told
that a jump that you don't need to make?
It's not a.
Yeah.
It's literally not even a jump. That is literally what it's
So
called.
anyway, I'm gonna change the topic again.
Please do.
Ghost Boy here, his voice actor is Ginro from Dr. Stone.
I'm trying to remember who Ginro is. Which one was that one?
Blonde hair, covers one eye, covers his left eye specifically.
Does he have a Sharingan? Okay, I know it was a stupid joke, but I don't think it warrants all the silence.
No, I was trying to grab the image for Zach.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on a second.
Just don't do that. Be awesome instead.
What a
This
horrible
poor
time
man.
for him to actually do that. We were about to just get our first friend.
Oh,
Well, you know what it is. He's so good at being the pro tag. It's not just limited to cyberspace. He's got to be the pro tag in real life too, which means nothing gets done without him.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
I'm sure you do.
for Zach. Let's see, anything else this one, those character voices? Gaia from Baki Hanma. If any of you have seen that fucking insanity.
Not only am I ridiculously behind on anime, but I also typically don't frequent the subbed versions.
No, this is Japanese voice, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like frankly, I wouldn't know a Seiyu if I tripped over one.
I know a couple just because they are prominent.
Hmm.
Dad and I prefer to know Japanese seiyus to English ones just because at least the Japanese ones know how to fucking sing.
Alright,
Well,
phone call done.
To
Continuing
be
on.
fair, I also wouldn't know many American voice actors if I tripped over them.
Probably.
Also, Zach, I linked him, by the way.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, this guy.
Let's see, what else does he? He also voiced Volt from Mighty Number 9. Or no.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, Mighty Number 9.
oh.
Oh wait, okay, so wait, I was getting my
Yeah, you think you were thinking of the second game.
yeah, I was thinking of Hackers.
For most
Memory. At least I got Hagurumon right.
Yeah, that was my pick.
Digimon here, you can only take one. Which will you
Then I chose
choose?
Yeah, then I chose Terriermon in this game.
Oh, one of the more prominent roles that said Ghostly Boy
Hmm.
voices is Ryo Asuka from Devilman Crybaby, also known as Lucifer.
Which one do I want?
So, without
So-
looking up their evolutions,
Well, I remember a little bit. I know eventually, if I were to Digivolve Palmon, she'll become
a boxing cactus.
Box Cactus and
I
then
can't remember what
Lilymon.
her final form is. I
So-
don't know that one.
Also,
I vote Hagurumon for my
so
pick.
this is also your introduction to the whole rock paper scissors thing, I think, because Hagurumon is a virus type, Palmon is a vaccine, and Terriermon is a data.
Yeah, Terriermon, I know he turns into Rabbit with machine gun hands.
Momentai.
Past that, I don't recall.
After that, it's Rapidmon,
Garurumon.
and yeah, well, it's
Then
Rapidmon
it turns
first,
into
and then
Mecha Bunny.
I was kind of hoping Wormmon was going to be one of the starting ones, but hey, can't all get how.
No, but you can get him fairly early on.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely get
I
it.
am nostalgic
So
for the
here's
old
the
guys,
thing,
so
Zach.
you'll see me grab a lot of the older ones.
So Zach, here's the thing. You can take these and then later on you can de-digivolve them and put them into a different line.
Yeah, you are not locked in any way, shape, or form to the one you choose, because in this game, any Digimon can become any other Digimon if you're willing to put the time into it.
Alright,
Yes.
For now, I think I'm going to take I think I'd take Palmon.
Okay, oh, I got my wires crossed. Palmon was the data one.
I prefer Hagurumon.
So
gonna take it.
Terriermon was the vaccine.
Correct.
Makes sense. You know, you stop Satan. Digimon Tamers was fucking something.
Was that the third one?
Yeah.
I can remember. Yeah, because there's Digimon. I think was the first. Did the first one have a name? Or was it just Digimon?
I think it was just Digimon Digital Monsters in the U.S.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the second season I think was just a continuation of the first when they were older.
Correct. Right.
No.
But-
The second one technically wasn't a continuation of them. It was the new cast who were.
You
worse than
know
everyone.
exactly what I meant, though.
I mean, they show up once or they show up a couple of times, but it's
Yeah, they-
not about them.
I mean, it's about at least one of them. Actually, two of them.
Two of them show up for a little. Well,
Two of them are part of the main cast.
Yeah, well, okay. Here's the difference. I would argue. One of them's part of the main cast, but her entire story was dropped.
They're still part of the main cast, so yes, at least two of them are part of it. The others show up here and there.
Like
It's still a
I'm
continuation.
Actually,
It's
actually annoyed about.
it's
that
also still
entire-
kind of a continuation because it still deals with Myotismon.
Also, yes, season 3 was Tamers.
Okay, and then what was season 4? That was the one where they turned into Digimon.
I honestly,
think.
I think it was Frontier. Yeah, though. Like,
Yeah,
I
'cause
never
it-
watched that one, but I do know a handful of those Digimon appear in this game.
Here's the thing.
It had some badass music for a theme song.
Yeah, Digimon Frontiers has badass music, but people
People didn't care for that series, from what I understand.
they really didn't care for most of them. Data Squad was like one people knew and kind of liked, but wasn't greatest. And then Fusion, App Monsters, and then did nothing.
Well,
I think at this point-
past
Digimon
the,
Adventure 2020, the movie that is
Yeah,
or
my-
the series.
my Digimon knowledge stops at Frontier, and even there, it's kind of between. Really, it's just the originals that I have most knowledge on. Past that, it's kind of faded.
Digimon Adventure 2020 really is not great, but Ghost Game. Well,
I heard
is
Ghost
good.
Game was good. I heard Ghost Game was good.
And there's a bunch of movies like.
Everyone likes the movies.
Because the movies are good.
Yeah, because it's it's action in the right ways.
Although
I'm gonna
the
say this though, like the movies for like Digimon Frontiers movie is actually kind of cool because
Was that the one where they like all were interacting? Because there's one where like all the main casts were interacting together.
no that one was it was a war between human-like and beast-like Digimon. And the party actually gets split up between the ideal lines, and it turns out that it's actually being manipulated by the leaders of both sides, who are actually the same Digimon, just slide evolving.
Oh fuck! It's this dude.
Sorry, Mon, if I recall correctly.
Yep, you should recruit him. It's what I did.
It's just immediate
I
though.
Did not, but
Oh, they ran away. How unfortunate.
I mean, to that line's credit, Diablomon's a pretty good Digimon.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, I don't remember most Digimon by name.
Diablo?
You might also know it by Diaboromon.
Yeah, that is the one
I get.
remember.
All right. See, now that one had the opposite problem. I remember the name. I don't remember what it looks like.
it's from our war game.
It doesn't help me. Out of the
But
four of
then,
us, I'm the least. I'm the least
Blue
knowledgeable.
armor, very long, stretchy, like super green arms, red
Is that the-
talons.
Is that the one?
It's the one that nearly killed,
Was that in the-
Garurumon and
Yeah, was that the one in the movie where they all
There you
fused?
go.
Yes, that was the one in the movie they had to fuse to be because it made hundreds of copies of itself.
It basically just bogged down the entire system.
Well, that the bogging down of the systems was actually from all of the emails of all of the people, all the children
Oh yeah,
watching the
that's right.
battle,
That's right.
sending it in, which then they just forward all the emails to him in order to freeze him because, oh man, that's a lot of data.
That was a really good raid boss fight.
No, I mean, like, I think it was like he was doing it to the others as well.
No,
And
he
then-
was
No,
trying to launch a
he
nuclear
yeah,
missile.
he was just trying to stall them, and he was setting off. He was
Yeah.
gonna set off a nuke or something. He's gonna basically destroy the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he was nuking Japan.
Like I think him making hundreds of copies of himself was bogging down the actual like hero.
No, I don't think
but-
that had anything to do
No,
with
no,
it.
no, that was all
It
the
was
that was all the emails sent in by the kids.
No, I mean,
yeah,
like,
the reason
that
he
happened.
was
Oh.
the reason he was replicating himself was because if there was just one of him left, he could still launch the missile. So if he made hundreds and possibly thousands, it was just more targets to keep Omnimon busy.
Mm-hmm. And it
Also,
just so
I love-
happens to also help that hundreds of guns.
Also, I love the version of that movie that we got was basically a Frankenstein project.
I thought he was doing the replicating thing even before Omnimon showed up.
I'm pretty sure
Well,
he did.
was. They,
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, but the reason they did it was because War Greymon and Metal Garurumon were kind of pushing the original one back, so he decided to cast
Oh.
Double Team a shit ton of times.
Yeah, he overwhelmed them with numbers.
Exactly. And then they fused, and they basically broke the Scouter.
There's a point with no matter how strong you are, eventually you will be outnumbered.
hmm And at that point, like as soon as he started using the Garuru cannon, it turned into killing ants with a flamethrower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this dude's kind of a big deal.
Just came out with
he is
Machine
definitely a
Dramon.
big deal. Yeah, Machine Dramon. My ace.
You know what? You wonder what something we should do, guys, at some point? We should play the Digimon card game.
I was if you
You want-
said
Yeah,
tabletop,
yeah.
I
If you
was
said
about to say
tabletop, everyone was ready to flip the table at you.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna still defend the decision not to continue with that one because I've not actually found a good usable. Well, actually, correction. I have a good usable system now for it, but that would require you guys learning a new system, and I know Chris hates learning new things.
And it's
I
more.
was
It's
perfectly fine. I was perfectly fine with it, and then you just. I made 2 entire like original Digimon evolution lines for that game, and then you pulled the plug.
That one was because I really started getting into the actual system of it, and it was not going to be actually great.
time for me
Okay,
to
so
learn.
so it had nothing to do with my ability or lack thereof to accept a new system, but yours.
No, more my analysis of a system that was actually flawed in its gameplay directive.
You told me
The
you just
bottom
didn't
line
want
is that I
DM.
had- Yeah, the bottom line is I had nothing to do with it.
No.
Correct. I don't think any of us had anything
I
to do
have
with
a
it.
new system now that we could try to run it with, but it would be a system you guys would have to learn.
5th time's the charm, right?
But I'm not planning to run
Fifth?
anything right now. I got my plate a little full right now. So
Let's
Yes,
see.
yes, Deadlock 5th. There was the Final Fantasy one that fell through. There was
Okay,
the Zelda
yeah,
one.
Okay.
Hold on, there was the Zelda one that fell through. There was the
yeah,
Digimon
we're
that.
gonna just drag me through the mud here on this.
I forgot about the
today.
Zelda.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. There was the Digimon one that was dead on arrival. There was the 5 Rings one that never went, or that was dead on arrival, and then there will be the 5th one if he goes through with this. So 5.
Yeah, like I forgot about the Zelda one. I'll be honest.
Zelda one was going. Let's start off pretty cool.
Zelda one started great. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that one I'm not even gonna. That one That one
Alright.
is still not my fault because I literally lost all of my notes.
MJ, well, I mean, that's kind of on you for losing your notes.
No, they literally got lost in a data crash.
Okay, so in the meantime, Zach, so attack is literally just your basic attack. Guard will reduce the damage from an incoming attack, and skills are all the skills that you've acquired through Digivolution, and then each Digimon has their own. So Palmon is the Poison Ivy one where her little finger tendrils come out and get used to attack.
Now you got Crescent Leaf, which is just Razor Leaf.
Those settings.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
they
so
were
I can
just
I
the
can set
basic
my.
skills, and the special moves are like, as he said, unique to them, which actually show off like specific animations for the Digimon.
Right, so
Right,
every Digimon's first slot will be their own personal special move. Everything else you're free to customize, and the attacks come from
Well,
physical and special attacks of different elements. You can buff, you can debuff. It's actually pretty varied.
yeah, I like that. I like customization options, which some games need more of.
Well, you get those
So-
aplenty here.
unfortunately, to get more Digimon, generally what you need to do is go through and yeah, you need to grind out encounters with them. Because as you saw when you first encountered Kusarimon, it started filling that circle. When it gets to 100%, you can create one copy of them.
Oh,
But
I
if you
didn't
let it
actually.
get to 200%, you get better statted version of that one.
Oh, see, I didn't
Yeah,
even
so
see.
the-
I didn't even notice the circle.
Right. So the way scanning works, very similar to how MJ said, as soon as that circle meter fills up to 100%, you can make that Digimon, like just generate it whenever you're at a PC station. But if you encounter more, because whenever you make the Digimon, it's going to reset your status on that Digimon's wheel. So if you encounter it more in the wild and you let it fill up to 200%, you get a better, stronger version of that same Digimon.
So it's
Do you
bad.
remember Digimon World Dusk and Dawn?
Yes, but I didn't really play much of them.
Well, like, you remember how getting new recruits in that one works?
No, because I didn't play that much of it.
Oh. I thought you finished it.
No,
Oh.
I barely
We'll
started
do
it.
that for a playthrough at some point.
I have it on my list. I played it for a stream a while ago, and then I just never. After the first one, I just didn't get back into it because I was like, I'm not feeling this right now, so I put it down for the time being.
But one issue you're going to bump into with this game, and in the same vein, Hacker's Memory, is they have what's called storage space. So a rookie level Digimon like Palmon takes up a certain amount of storage just
Oh,
by
so they have an individual number to them, not how many
Correct.
how many Digimon you can store. Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
Right.
My physical number of Digimon.
Okay,
number
no,
stats.
there are similar systems in other games, not necessarily like with this, but with the like you can only have a certain amount of points on like for equipment on something. So it's a similar idea.
Right. And so obviously when Palmon goes to Digivolve, a champion takes up more storage space than a rookie does. And that'll be something, at least in the early game, that you'll have to juggle with.
Okay, that
You
makes
are
sense.
absolutely
Good
going
to
have
good
to.
to know. I don't mind that actually.
Yeah, so like even if you sit here grinding forever and get a bunch of Digimon,
By the way,
and
it's
Palmon gets to whatever level you want, you can't just stack the party right now with super powerful Digimon.
it's scary to me how big Palmon is.
Oh yeah, Palmon. Do you not remember how big Palmon, like the Digimon were?
Yeah, the Digimon are not small.
Well, I
They
mean,
were-
in
they
the
were
show
big
they
with
were
the
like,
kids.
yeah, but they were kids. They were like short, so I'm like thinking that the Digimon are
Yeah,
kind of
that's
small
like
too.
still like 4 something feet tall.
MJ, just wait until he sees Examon.
God,
I don't know who that is.
you'll.
No, you will.
It's like I've seen a good amount of Digimon because of you guys sharing this around. I knew about a good amount of them too, because a lot of the newer
When you
stuff is
sing
based
the
off the older
Digimon
stuff.
rap, though.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon
thought
are
the
the
Digimon
champions. That's it.
Oh, please stop.
I don't
There's
know
not a
that.
single person. There is not a single person on the internet who wants to hear you sing that song.
The Digimon rap?
Any song, just stop. Just abandon that dream now.
They're just rude.
But man,
But not inaccurate.
Oh, it's just rude. I wasn't even really
So,
trying to
guys,
sing. I was
at least we
purposely
can-
doing that.
at least we can now say, guys, that Digivolution is up and running.
Alright, so if I can get the outro, I can get out of here. Better take Nokia with me. Yes, if I beat them with a phone that never breaks, they'll never. Oh, I wanted to go to the square. I guess
Yeah, so
I'll go.
if you go south, just grab her from that old playground area. She'll travel with you, and then you can go wherever you want.
Cool.
Or she
She's
just
being
follows you.
harassed by monsters.
I like the pink coat.
She-
I'm not crazy about the dress. Actually,
Well,
her dress.
The dress is
Eh.
basic. The dress is basically lingerie.
Yeah.
Or PJs. Take your pick.
Not really.
It's just it's
still-
very. Listen, she revealing them hips.
It's risque.
Definitely risque.
Yeah, like between that and the stockings, definitely risque.
Now we get the two best adorable Digimon ever.
Oh, the mascots of the series, really.
Basically.
The best one, and Agumon.
Well, I know AJ's a big fan of one of them because unless something changes, where Garurumon is still AJ's favorite, she's giving me a thumbs up.
Hi, AJ.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Renamon line. She
Hi,
can't hear.
oh
They
man.
say hello.
What, Renamon?
No.
Digimon's my actual favorite.
Specifically Cubimon, the champion form of Renamon.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can respect that.
They just is it freaking Goku? Is that Goku's Japanese voice actor?
Possibly.
It sounds like them. No, it's a little different, but it does sound very similar. Why is Gabumon depressed?
I think
He's not
shy
depressed.
is a
He's
better
just, yeah,
word.
yeah, he's just shy, which is funny because he uses ore to refer to himself, which is usually something more confident people would do.
With that in mind, I do find it a little strange that they get English voice actors as an option for this at some point, but
Wait, do they?
no, I'm saying they don't.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm fairly certain both games exist exclusively in Japanese.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I'm just surprised they didn't up.
Weirded out by that.
It's not weird because like it's not an uncommon practice. I'm just a little surprised they didn't pour the extra money to get English voice actors too.
I mean, they did it for Last Order.
Last Order?
Yeah, Digimon World Last Order.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know about that.
I played it.
Agumon's voice actor is Chiaki Sakamoto, who has voiced the following.
I was gonna say, why does that name sound?
Agumon. Let's see, actually here though. They voiced the entire Agumon line up to Omegamon. Omnimon as we know it. Shoutmon.
Alright, anything outside of
That's
Digimon?
not work.
Yeah, I'm going through right now. From Fighting Foodon, the most world-acclaimed show ever, Chase.
Also, putting this out there now, I like Omegamon far more than Omnimon as far as names go.
Honestly, I could go either way on him. Like
Name
they
one-
both sound like pinnacle powerful.
Yeah.
They voiced Japanese Dora the Explorer.
Alright.
All right, cool.
I'm still going through for names that we might recognize. Mega Man 8, Clown Man, and Aquaman.
Okay. Well, I haven't played 8 yet, so.
Still, I was also you haven't played them in Japanese, so
Also true. I mean, none of them have voice acting, so. At least up to
Yeah,
up to 4 or 5. I forget what the last one I played was, and not in 10 either.
yeah, like as cool as the Seiyu trivia is, most of us play games in English, so we wouldn't be familiar with these people anyway.
Weirdos.
Yes, it's weird to listen to things in your native tongue.
When there's a a superiorly translated version of.
Well,
like,
look, I lampshaded myself earlier. I'll straight up admit, if I tripped over a Western voice actor, I wouldn't recognize them.
Mhm.
I mean, I've noticed
Oh,
Japanese less,
Zach,
obviously,
you
but there's some.
played, Ape Escape on the Loose, right?
Yeah, I played
No,
Ape Escape
no,
1, 2, and 3. Oh, Ape.
Spectre.
Oh,
Wait, really?
Yeah, the Japanese voice for Spectre in all three.
Huh.
well, look at that. Which makes sense, you know what? Because those games present themselves as like a Saturday morning cartoon kind of vibe, and that's kind of how like a lot of the games and characters you listed kind of present themselves too. So that makes sense. I don't know what Spectre's. I guess it probably sounds like Agumon here. All right,
See,
well that makes sense.
Gabumon is voiced by Mayumi Yamaguchi, who has voiced let's see, what else? I just like doing voice actor trivia because it's cool seeing stuff. Orochimaru and Tokiwa from
Oh.
Shippuden. Envy from Full Metal Alchemist.
So this.
Yeah, so this
Yeah, that is the scanner.
and one other thing that that I suppose begs mentioning, you notice each one of those gave you 25% completion on that wheel.
Mhm.
The higher up an evolutionary line you go, the less it's going to give you. So a rookie Digimon will give you 20, a champion will give you 15, an ultimate 10, and a mega 5.
Oh, I get it. So that way you can't capture the later forms very easily.
I think, yeah.
Exactly. But if you keep walking
Generally-
around and you get a bunch of Koromons, then you'll be able to add that to your team and eventually Digivolve it into an Agumon. Or actually, I think Koromon has a couple of options.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
all have a
Koromon has
couple of
plenty.
options.
Yeah,
The
not all of them. Some of them I
biggest
know how are
problem,
more
though,
limited.
is, it's generally not worth it to download a higher level Digimon unless you
Yeah,
were going to take them and then digivolve them down, because they don't have as high a stats as ones that will be grown lower level.
Yeah, not to mention
Kill the
they
babies.
are going to. Not to mention they're
Yeah,
going to need a stat that's very important through digivolving.
Yeah, and
That
see,
they're
since
not
these
gonna
two,
have.
and since these two are fresh level Digimon, you got 30% from each of them.
All right, so this is what you meant about the grinding. Okay,
Correct.
that doesn't seem too bad though. At least at the lower levels.
And there is kind of a system in these games similar to the EV stuff from Pokemon, where you can optimize certain stats when you reach a certain level.
I remember dealing with that. That was obnoxious.
I'm probably not gonna
It-
worry about that too much though.
No, well, the thing is that you need to have certain amount of stats in order to digivolve, which means you
Right,
may
yeah,
have
certain.
to tinker
yeah,
with
cer-
this just to get the digivolution you want.
Yeah, now
Because-
some of them, or most of them actually, you don't have to do a whole lot on your part. You can just get a Digimon up to a certain level, and its stats will become what is necessary for the form you want. Only thing is, depending on what you have versus what you want, you might have to level it up a lot, sometimes like all the way up into the 90s, to get the prerequisite stats just to go to, say, the ultimate level.
But at the same time, when you try to do that, you're going to notice that at least your first time around with a Digimon, it might not be able to even level up that high because it limits
Yeah,
how high your level
yeah.
is.
Yeah, Digimon have a level cap also, depending on at what
Right,
stage
but
of
see,
their life they are.
But that, if you de-digivolve like all the way back down and then digivolve up, every time you do that, the level cap increases.
That it
Yep.
does.
And you don't
This
even
being
need to
said,
go
we're
all
gonna
the way
end
down.
up
You can just go down like
I
one
am
or two
receiving a lot of information at once here. I'm kind of have to
Yeah,
get this as I go.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah,
get
just-
it as you go.
Yeah,
You get it,
just
yeah,
like experiment and fuck around with it, and you'll become a master in no time.
Yeah,
Anyway, we're
you'll
searching for
understand
other
the meaning
friend here.
to it.
Yeah, I like the scan system. I honestly, immediately, I'm okay with this. Just because like it's different and it invokes the sense of looking around more, so you may encounter things you wouldn't have normally because you're grinding around a bit.
Yeah, because most areas they do have rare spawns. Of course, in most cases, it's easier just to.
Oh man, hacking things.
Oh shit, our
As
hacker's memory.
children,
Just in
there's
case, just
children
kidding.
everywhere.
It's okay. I also saw the lure.
Man, I am sure glad we were able to, capture those Digimon memory. I don't want that stupid meme with Guilty Gear though. I'm sure glad we were able to strive for victory, Guilty.
I like when people make memes out of like titles. Like,
Oh,
I
totally.
I mean, there's been the stupid memes around calling things like John whatever, like for John Halo, John Dark Souls. It's just stupid fun.
Yeah, John Halo is definitely the title of the fucking live
Master
action
Chief's. That's
Halo.
Master Chief's real name.
Have either of you played
I
Warframe?
was gonna say, isn't Master Chief's real name John?
Yeah, that's part of the joke is because his name is
Yeah.
John. I think it was the original like John Halo joke.
Have any-
Because I've heard the joke made of like Johnny Dark Souls, where it's just some big ass dude in plate armor and a big ass weapon.
It's just supposed to be like generic, but yeah.
Yeah, there's actually a game Warframe. If any of you probably haven't played it,
We
they actually made a meme for one of the enemies in there because he was able to kill a boss by itself. And then eventually, like the developers saw, I was like, okay, fine, he's a character now. There's a poster of him. You can go get it.
But no, we all experimented with Warframe about 2 years ago, and then it fell by the wayside with us around the same time that Fantasy Star did.
Yeah, I like the movement in that game, but again, just MMOs and
Also,
grindy
Zach,
games like that just don't
watch
do
out.
it.
Yeah,
Oh god,
It's a tentacle.
it's a great many series of tentacles.
Yeah, the Nautilus.
Eldritch digital horror.
No, Deadlock, that's a biblically accurate angel. Digitally.
Digital angel.
It's a digitally accurate angel. Oh shit, he's right.
No,
Yeah.
yes, it's a Digimon.
It doesn't look too bad, fellas. Give it a pet. Maybe it just wants a hug. You're just assuming. It's rude to assume.
Are you sure he's assuming though?
I mean, if he knows something, then he's part of the lore.
Well, he did just say that it's possible that it's the black menace of the Eden, which eats your data, which at current is all of you.
Yeah, because you live in a world where you plug your brain into the internet every time you log in.
Yeah, you die in here, you die in real life.
Well, you die here, you fall into a coma in real life.
All right.
Yeah.
So now we're playing Dot Hack.
Luckily, with the best boys, you're here to protect everyone.
Ah, shit. She's got 2 Digimon already.
Yeah, she's got 2 cool Digimon compared to yours, Palmon.
Yeah, I know. This is bullshit.
She's got the main cast of Digimon there. John and his brother Steve Digimon right there.
John and Steve Digimon.
Meanwhile, fucking Zack being the spiritual successor to Mimi over here.
Look, I don't think Zack's got that much character like Mimi does.
Where's your big ass sun hat, Doc?
Am I allowed to customize my character? Because I'll get a big ass sun hat if I can.
Unfortunately, no. Otherwise,
well, no, you do a little bit. You can get a brand new T-shirt.
Yeah.
Give it the poison ivy.
Give it the poison. We got a 10% chance to inflict poison. Ah, shit, it's ineffective.
And resisted poison. Hey, Zack, I think you're in trouble.
That is a whole lot of nothing.
Zack, you should have
Alright,
grinded
hold
a
on.
little more.
It didn't work. Let me try. Crescent Leaf. Ah, shit, it didn't work.
Have you considered getting better?
I've beaten Dark
You're gonna
Souls.
die.
I have gotten. Oh, shit, man.
Hey, look, it healed all that damage you didn't do to it.
Clearly, I did a bunch of emotional damage, and that's where it took that. That's why I had to heal. It's too strong. Why am I so weak? We have to help Nokia.
And then they form into Omnimon.
If they did that right here, I would laugh. It just has like the most. It has the strongest Digimon. We are not the protagonist. We are a side character.
I mean, we can get it.
No, Delat, that's not the point of the joke.
Well, I mean, the game isn't called Takumi Cyber Sleuth.
You're
I mean,
holding them back, girl.
It's not called. Yeah, exactly. So.
Clearly, the Digimon are the reason people play.
I like how logging out is just ascending. Her shadow's still there.
Cutscenes and all that.
Yep, now it's time for you to get out of there, Zack. Don't die.
Oh no, he's gonna get me.
Agumon.
They fucking bailed on you.
I was gonna say, they ditched you.
I
Oh,
mean, they have to. It's a one-way.
oh shit.
Well, I
Something
think
needs
you
our help.
died.
Oh, I'm in hell.
Warning. An unexpected error has occurred during the logout process. Logout process cannot continue.
Uh-oh.
Logout process cannot continue. Cannot continue. Logout process will continue.
Ah, shit, I made it.
Logout successful.
Either that or you're dead.
Either that or
You've
I've been.
logged out of life.
Either that, they've got in and they've become the hacker's memory.
Are you implying this is what getting into heaven is like? It's just a login screen, constantly stuck at 99%.
What if you died? It said you logged out.
What if you died and it said create a new character?
For all we know, that very well could happen.
Oh, by
Oh
the way.
shit, we're stuck between realities.
Yeah, now you're a freak. Sorry.
I didn't know we're a kid.
Also, did that just
Kid
call her a
shaped.
Did that just call her a businesswoman? The one on the left.
I think it did.
This is clearly her day off. She's dressed like that. That is not office attire at all.
Oh no, the police are here, Zack. Zack, you gotta run. Oh no, the police officer's gonna beat you to death.
Alright, well, you know what? If she's a police officer, she's got to maintain her hair while on the job.
Oh no, sorry, she's a detective. You're doomed.
Alright, that's just... Is this racism? This feels like racism.
Little bit.
You're disgusting,
Don't
I'm
worry.
going to arrest you.
Don't worry, you're just gonna be hit by a car here, Zach.
Dude just ran a red light, I'm pretty sure.
And now we introduce the Tsunade character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'd call her the Tsunade, but yeah.
More curious how she knew we were here.
実に興味深い。乗りたまえ。厄介なことになる前。
Did we just get kidnapped?
Also, what is this traffic where there's not a single car on the road?
Plot.
JRPG traffic.
人より
Fair
も
enough.
奇妙な現象に慣れている方なんだな。こんな現象は初めて見たよ。私の声は聞き取れているかな。話はできるかい？
Can we speak? Oh, I can hear you.
それはよかった。君がもし人ではない何かだったらどうしようかね。そうか。君自身自分
I
の
mean,
何が
you
起
could
き
still
た
be
か
human and just
理解
not
で
be able to
きる
hear any of this.
聞きたいことがあるなら何でも答えよう。私の知り得る範囲。
One of my more favorite tracks from this game.
It is a really cool one.
Like, the whole soundtrack is awesome.
Let's see. Where is this
ここ
place?
は新宿だ。
Oh no.
仕事で探し物をしていてね。偶然通りかかって君を見つけたんです。
Yeah, sure you were.
自分で言うのはなんだが、あらましは嘘のような誠だ。今は中野にある私の事務所へ向かっている。そこで詳しい事情を聞かせてもらおう。
Got a pretty tricked out car here. A silver car with gold trim. Look at that, she's got-
And black
Very American muscle car look.
and black leather seats. I don't know if you saw that from the cutscene.
I did see it. I didn't make a mental note of it though.
Rich Corinthian leather.
Made from humans.
I mean, look at her. Look at what she's wearing. Like, she's definitely very like luxurious.
I was gonna like the better point is look at what she's not wearing.
Also
Yeah.
true. I don't know if she fully understands what the buttons are for.
I don't think she does.
I think she does and just chooses to ignore them.
That's also possible. Also, why does she have one really long strand of hair in the front?
The one that she forgot to tie. It's the one that she forgot to part back with the others.
I could see that as a valid argument.
It's a weapon.
Also that.
You just throw it in the eyes of people, just wham.
It's very similar to Sedusa from Powerpuff Girls. Like if you get too close, it's really kind of your own fault.
Okay, look, man. We don't need to talk about that supervillain.
What was wrong with Sedusa?
Look, I'm just saying that it might have, directed my formative years.
Okay.
All right.
That is all. And I don't want to face that noise right now.
He's not
So anyway,
strong
I'm going
enough.
to just talk about voice actors instead and distract this conversation.
Wait, hold on. No. Be kind.
No,
Rewind.
no, we're good.
No,
So
no,
anyway,
No, because now I'm curious. If you go back and you reread The Legend of Perseus, does it make you feel some kind of way?
We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, next time. Later, guys.
Uh huh.